When are you guys going to realize that politics lags behind culture and innovation? Anytime you pay attention to social media or what people are talking about, there's always going to be people upset or absolutely cheering about the latest election, the latest political movement, whatever else. My guy won, yours didn't. Oh, it's going to suck because that guy lost. It's awesome because this guy won, etc., etc. There's endless amounts of that, and that can lead to people really kind of ignoring the bigger picture. Sure, voting can have an effect. Sure, actual laws and the mechanisms that enforce them can have an effect, usually negative, on what happens in the world. Yes, I'm not denying any of that. However, a lot of that tends to lag behind what I like to call reality, even though the political world is a sad part of reality. And the reality is cultural attitudes, technological advancements, things like that go forward. Those are the ones that actually shape what happens tomorrow. And politics just lags behind. It catches up. It does whatever it can to deal with what is already reality. Of course, this is the most true with technology because technology grows by leaps and bounds all the time. And I've seen in the cryptocurrency world where people are talking about all kinds of financial regulation issues, and then someone makes a new monetary system without any rulers, and it just starts growing and growing over the past 12 years or so. And finally in the US, it's been a very long time, but finally in the US, you see regulators start to come up with laws for this industry. And just as they're doing it, the technology leaps ahead of where they can't control it now. And even the laws that took forever to be talked about and thought about, etc., aren't really as bad as they otherwise would be. It still leaves a lot of leeway for extra freedom, according to what the government wants to do, than the old system. So the new financial system leapfrogged the old one so much that even the years late regulations that kind of deal with that still leave acquiescence, and they're already outdated. They don't even really apply to a lot of the new technological advancements today. So let this be a lesson in life. Stop being so frustrated or so jubilant over what happens in politics directly. That's just kind of a laggard behind what's actually happening in the world. Think about how you want to live free. Think about how you want the world to be a better place. Think about all that. Figure out how you can make it happen, and do so today, irrespective of politics. And politics will catch up eventually, but it follows this kind of world. Of course, if you're involved in the political scene, do so. Make the politics catch up or follow the reality of situations a little bit faster and a little bit more efficiently with fewer people getting screwed in the meantime. Sure, do that. But ultimately, everything we do outside the political scene moves everything forward. This can be, hey, if your state is clamping down with all kinds of crazy regulations, move. Get out of there to a state that isn't doing that. If central banks are printing an excessive amount of money and regulating all kinds of transactions, go full cryptocurrency. If the police are losing their ability to properly protect you, learn how to protect yourself. Get a gun, learn how to use it, get a group of people, and basically help protect your own community. When the government commits a wrongdoing, spread the word, hold protests, all that kind of stuff. And eventually, when you can't tiptoe around politics anymore, when you're already so far ahead, but they're in your way, keeping you from going any further, try civil disobedience. I know it's a risky proposition, but get a whole bunch of people together and just say, no, that is morally bankrupt. We will not do that. And be on the right side of history. And that's kind of the ultimate when it comes to getting around politics, is just stopping it right there, because it can't really go around people refusing to comply. So there you have it. Stop being such a mopey person. Stop being such a rub it in troll if you want. Get to making the world a better place if you haven't already. And if you have, keep doing that, and just don't cry so much over politics. It's not as consequential as you might want to think it is.